September 10, 2021. Theodore Bundy, bicycles. Liz Clover said that after she got him the raft for a birthday or a graduation gift, they would put it in the bug, I guess folded up or maybe inflated, I don't know. Probably maybe partially inflated, who knows. They had racks of various kind. She had a bug, he had a bug. They would take their bicycles, go to the end of the trail or the river where they were going to float the raft to, hide the bicycles in the bushes, drive back to the trailhead or the debarkation point, put the raft in, float down to where the bicycles were, get the bicycles. Now, this is a wonder to me. Did you deflate the raft and try to wear it on your back or in a basket? Maybe yes, maybe no. Then you deflate the raft, get on the bikes, ride back to your vehicle, hook them on, ride back to get the raft again? Not sure. Bicycle for Molly. One year during Christmas, Liz Clover was upset because she knew the man didn't have very much money and she was fronting some of his bills. And his mother kept talking about, oh, and he had such trouble sending Richard that bicycle. And she said she got hot under the collar because she knew he did not have the money to be buying his brother a fancy bicycle. A bicycle for his brother. The bicycle Modius and mentioned by Ann Rule, seen by Jerry Thompson, seen by me at Riviera Apartment, with the steak knives and ladles and spatulas and graters hanging from it. She said, Liz Clover said he liked to do that. He had the bicycle wheel behind his desk and he had a meat hook to hang it with. After Linda Healy was killed, the Hawkins girl was killed, Georgianne Hawkins, he realized that one of her shoes and two of her hoop earrings or one of her earrings was still in the little parking lot, so he rode his bicycle and scooped up those items in the unauthorized parking area. Bicycle. The neighbor girl said they used to ride their bikes down to Puget Sound because it was under construction and there were hills and valleys and they could race around the sidewalks and it was just generally a good place to ride a bike. And she knew that Ann Rule rode her bike. If nothing else, she knew that some of the kids in Ann Rule used to ride their bikes around. And that end of the neighborhood and that end of the stretch, I guess. I guess it was a place you went to. It was just a fun place to ride your bikes around a campus under construction. His newspaper route involved primarily a bicycle. When we went to Tallahassee, he located an abandoned bicycle, a rally bicycle, which he loved a lot and fixed up, and apparently got it off the signpost, and it's, for all intents and purposes, seemed to be abandoned. And he said he fixed it up and it gave him something. Cheryl Thomas said that she wasn't sure, but she wondered if he had seen her riding her bike around. At Lake Sammamish, Janice Ott rode a bicycle to Lake Sammamish. Not only that, there was another girl later in the afternoon who was approached by Theodore Bundy. And she had ridden, she was wearing a different outfit, she was a different type of person, but he also had approached her at moments after she had arrived on her bicycle about doing something with a sailboat or dinghy or something. And I don't think she had time for it because she was trying to find a place to put her stuff and she just didn't have time for him. Let me think of other bicycles. Tallahassee, he got a bicycle. Linda Haley rode her bicycle to and from her jobs. The bicycle was left in the apartment. I believe the Lentz girl used a bicycle. Of course, this is common, but I believe he may have seen people on these bicycles. Trying to think, Linda Olafson was on a bicycle when she was attacked. There's other bicycles, though. I can't think of them. They hid the bikes in the woods so they could take the raft back to them. That would take 2 trips, so you got to put the bikes in the woods, drive back, start the rafting down the creek, get off at the bicycles, ride the bicycles back, and possibly go back again to pick up the raft if there was no way to wear it on your back or had some kind of, it may have had like a duffel bag specially built for it. Ann Rule mentions how wirily fit he was because one time he rode his bike up in there and she noticed how fit and trim he was, and that she had been bringing cookies and sandwiches thinking he wasn't getting enough to eat. And she noticed him on the bicycle and said, nope, he's in pretty good shape. And then there was another girl named Swindler who worked at a political campaign and said, this was during the time of murders, I believe, that she noticed him in the district in a white tennis outfit riding his bicycle around. But she didn't say. She glanced at him and he glanced at her, and he remembered her from the, the campaign headquarters office where he had been working. Diane Edwards said that when she did go down to San Francisco, that he rode from somewhere to San Francisco, and it sounded like she was talking like 40, 50 miles, because they didn't have any other transportation at that time, that he had ridden a bike to where she was. Shoot. He said he favored Riley bicycles. I think there was a bicycle when they found him in Pensacola. He took the training wheels off Molly's bicycle. And that's all I have on bicycles. I can't think of any more, but there may be one or two more incidents where they were talking about them bicycles. And I don't know what the significance of that is. Me and Debbie rode our bikes to Riviera Apartments to give that guy his Dear John letter. I don't know if it was him, but he did have the bicycle wheel hanging from the rafters there. All right, thank you.